power, and off we go. We're going to start with our class. So, as I said, this is Monica Gibberti with Stamping with Monica, and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator located in Stafford, Virginia, and I've been a demonstrator for 21 years. Can you believe that? I can't, because my idea was just to, hey, I'm just going to buy a few things and see what happens, and this is what happened. I am still here, and I'm still enjoying it and loving it. So, I hope the video will be good for you guys. Okay, you know exactly what this is. It's the new annual catalog. Yes, 21 years on May 6th. So that was a long time ago. A long time ago. So this is the new annual catalog, and out of this annual catalog, I decided to use for tonight's class, for the weekly card class, my weekly card class. I'm using the Thoughtful Journey collection. That includes a stamp set and a die. So this is called a bundle. And when we talk about bundle, it means that you can purchase it at a 10% discount. Okay. So this is the bundle that I'm using. And this is also a stamp set that was helped, design. And let me see if it says here. They usually say it, who helped to design this. Oh, sales achiever Lori Krause. Lori Krause helped design this this stamp set right here. And what I love about this bundle are the dies, because I'm going to tell you the dies. There's a total of 11 dies, but only 2 die cut the images from the stamp set. Everything else you can use it on their own. So these 2 are the ones that you would need if you wanted to die cut. I'm not using them tonight, but I'm using 1, 2, 3, these 3 in my cards. Okay, so this is a very versatile die set, and it's really nice. So it's called Sweet, and you can find it on page 47 of the 46 and 47 of the annual catalog, because it includes a collection of products. So not only the stamp set and the dies, but also embellishments and specialty paper and 6x6 designer series paper. And this is the designer series paper. 6x6 has beautiful patterns. And what I like is that the front is this, and then the back is completely different, and you can use them for whatever. And you will see how I use them, some of the patterns tonight in my cards. Okay, this has the look of watercolor. Okay, so it's beautiful, I would have to say. 6x6. This pack includes 12 different patterns, and you get 4 sheets for each pattern, for a total of 48 sheets. Okay, it is in case you want to know, you don't have the catalog under your eyes, but if you want to know, the number is 163303. Now there's a caveat. I just looked at the inventory status. The DSP is at the moment not available, but it will be available the week of May 27th. So next week it will be back on inventory, available to be ordered in case you're interested. And this is $12.50. So now, with the designer series paper, also we have specialty paper, and I have it right here. And this has it's a one-side set of paper. Okay, it's not double-sided, but it's one. And then you can see the different colors. So this is Pretty Peacock. This is Old Olive of Mossy Meadow, I would have to say. This is could be Calypso Coral. But the beauty of these sheets, I'm going to take this one out. Can you see that they have a graduation of color? It's not the same, so it can look blue here or a misty moonlight, and then it can go down to become a, what is the other color that is included? It's in the back. Cajun Craze, Calypso Coral, Lost Lagoon, Misty Moonlight, Mossy Meadow, Petunia Pop, Pretty Peacock, and Wild Wheat. They're all included in these beautiful sheets, and I'm going to show you. Okay, so this goes from Pretty Peacock to Misty Moonlight. Okay, and then here we have Mossy Meadow, and can be also Old Olive to me. Then this is, it's a graduation. Hopefully you can see it's not a one color only, but it goes down, as well as this one. So we have Petunia Pop going down to Calypso Coral. So it's very versatile. You get one sheet of each for a total of 5 sheets, I think. Yes, 5 different sheets. The patterns is the same. The colors are just different. And we're using a little bit of the paper here in one of the cards tonight. Okay. Now, included in the suite of product are the embellishments, and they are called Adhesive Backed Pearl Trio, and they come in 3 different colors. Okay, so there's purple, and they will pick up the color depending on what you're pairing it with. Okay, so they're very so this could be, you know, this is Petunia Pop probably, and this is a combination of Misty Moonlight or Pretty Peacock, and here we have Calypso Coral and something else. Okay, these are at the moment on so-called back order. They will be back on the week of June 3rd. When I designed these classes, these cards, and I designed them before I went to my trip, everything was available. So my samples, I'm going to just, you know, show you my designs. But then if you qualify to get the supplies to recreate the cards, remember, I'm going to show you 4 different cards. You get supplies to recreate 1 of each. And you can also substitute whichever embellishment you want. Okay. So this page, look at these beautiful colors. The pattern is crazy. They're beautiful. I got a lot of inspiration in my designing from this page, and I love the Stampin' Up. I started to put all the samples together, from simple to more to elaborate, more of an avid with a lot of die cutting like this one, or in this case making an envelope to put in note cards in there. So it is very, very versatile and beautiful. Okay, so this is the Thoughtful Journey Suite Collection. If you are interested, this is the number, but you won't be able to place the order right now as a suite collection because we're missing 2 items at the moment. They will be available, but you can still order the bundle or the paper or wait. But remember that with my online class that I do every week, you can get the supplies to recreate the cards on your own with a qualifying order. And you order, and also I am running a anniversary special throughout the month of May, because May 6th, as I said, was my anniversary. So you'll be able to enter in the drawing for host rewards based on your order. So just go quickly, your order over $40 will get you the supplies to recreate the 4 cards. And then if you go up to $50 or more, then you get the supplies, plus you get the entry into the drawing of the Stampin' Rewards if we reach a minimum of $150 in sales. And then if we reach up to $450 in sales, there's going to be another drawing for half price item. And so, and I'm going to draw 2 names, obviously depending on the level of the sales. If we'll be able to split, then I can do 2 drawings here and 1 for the Mystery Hostess for the half price. It all depends on the total of the sales. You still have time to enter, and your $50 order will qualify. If you go to $75 or more, you get all of the above, plus I will put in a pack of embellishment or ribbon that I have from my personal stash, plus 5 free cards that I have boxes of it. Okay, so this is my offering. This is the host code to be used. And don't forget about the starter kit special. I had two new ladies join our Happy Basement Stampers yesterday. They took advantage of the starter kit special on top, and then also with the free shipping. So that was a win-win situation for both of them, and we're very grateful that they decided to join us. Okay, let's start with our cards making. I'm going to start with, and I anticipated a little bit of watercoloring technique. They're very simple, okay? I'm not a technique guru, but I loved what I did for my cards. So we're going to get, this would be what you receive in your packet. You get your card base, your insert, layer. This is where we're going to stamp. And then this designer series paper, and the pattern might be different from what I'm using tonight. Your pattern might be different depending on what I'm cutting. And a label in Petunia Pop, okay? So let's start with the stamping. The first thing that we're gonna do the technique because I need to let it sit, okay? And I'm gonna grab a piece of paper towel here. So we talked about watercoloring, okay? So we're going to use, to do the watercoloring on this card, these are the supplies. We're going to use a block, a clear block, and we're going to use 2 markers, and those are the 2 of the new ink colors, Peach Pie and Petunia Pop, okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start with coloring up here. I'm using this, and I'm going to put color on the block, okay? Let's see if it works. And then color on this one. Okay? And this is what you see. Okay, then I'm gonna take, this is one of our spritzers. They have water inside, and hold on, I'm gonna grab a silicone mat just because. Let me find it here. Okay, then what I'm gonna do is spritz with the water on here. So I'm going and spritzing on, but I'm moving away from the surface here because I don't want to. Okay, so this is pretty much what you get. I'm going to put my paper there, okay? And every time that you do this, it's going to be different, okay? Maybe straight, no straight, okay? And lift it up. So this is what we get. Okay, and I'm going to set it aside for a minute while I work on the rest of the card, or you can speed up the process by heat setting it with your heating tool. So if by the time I'm ready to assemble, this is not ready, then we're going to set it up. We're going to heat it up, okay? So what we're going to do, we're going to take this piece of, this is Lost Lagoon, and we're going to take these 2 strips, and these 2 strips are going to go up like such, okay? And look, my cutting was not perfect. I guess I need to change the blade, but look, we can camouflage it, okay? And we're going to just, this is what I do when I don't cut perfectly. I just mess it up all the way through. So nobody noticed that it was supposed to be all straight cut and perfect. I'm going to grab my, and these patterns are randomly taken from the set of paper. It could be different, okay? And then I'm gonna do the same on this one. Might as well do it for both. So rough it up, because one side is roughed, and then we're gonna do it as well. Okay, and I'm gonna use this side. Yeah, I think so. Or this side. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I'm gonna use this side. Okay, this is simple and easy. I'm just gonna put it up here. And then maybe lift this one up. No, I'm gonna leave it like that. Okay, this one, I'm gonna heat set it. No, let me work on this one while that is drying. So this is a card base in peach pie. Peach pie. Okay, we're gonna stamp on this label, and let me show you. So the sentiments are, we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sentiment. I'm gonna stamp thinking of you fondly. Okay, let me find it in my here, because I should have taken out. There we go. And then I'm using memento. Okay, hopefully I'll stamp it straight, and I am going to stay kind of toward, okay, let me check here first. Okay, so I'm gonna stamp in, hopefully it will be straight. Okay, so I stamped it toward the right. You will see why in a bit. So in the meantime, I can put this one down and kind of center it like such, okay? You will say, whoa, it doesn't look that. You will see how cool this is. And I'm gonna go flat on this. So this is my beginner maybe, or a little semi-beginner level of stamping, because we don't have much going on here. So this is what we do, and then onto the inside we're gonna grab now the stamp that we want, and is this one, and we're gonna grab. Okay, so this is what the inside is gonna look like. Simple and easy, like such. And look, it didn't stamp the way I want it, so I'm gonna flip it and stamp again. Okay, now I like it better. Now, if we want it, we could color those, but my idea is to keep it plain and simple. So now, let me just plug in my heat tool for a second, for a split second, because it's not, whatchamacallit, it's not dried the way I want it. So we're gonna quickly use this one and then dry it up. Okay, quickly. This way is better. And voila. So this is pretty dry now. And we're going to flip it this way. We're going to take the same flowers and we are going to stamp. And stamp. And this is what we get. Okay? So this is very simple. We used a block, 2 markers, water. Okay? So simple and easy. So now I'm going to grab dimensionals because this is not even. So with dimensionals, I hope to keep all it down. Okay? So we're going to do this simple technique on this card right here. Okay, and now I'm going to center this right there. Now I'm gonna take some of the, so tonight, as far as my ribbon, I'm gonna use linen thread just because I think it's versatile. And I am going to put this one down but chop it off, okay, right there. Okay, so I'm gonna try my fate here and see if I will do a good job of putting this one down right here and then one right there. Okay, gonna go straight like such, and then carefully I'm gonna trim this, hopefully straight, and voila. Okay, so the card is basically done. Obviously, if you want it, you could color the inside, but I wanted to keep it kind of the same look as what I have in the front. I could have just, you know, colored here, do a little bit of a watercolor on the corner as well, but not, you could always do that. And then we're gonna grab the embellishments and we're gonna just put, let's see, I'm gonna go with these on this one, just changing a bit the colors, okay? And I'm gonna go here, one up here, because I have more of these, and one up there. Okay, so this is my card number 1 with a little technique, simple technique, and I hope you will be able to try it out. Okay, it's simple, so you can make a lot of these. Okay, so this is card number 1. Set it aside, and then you're going to take your block and then obviously wipe it off, because this is water-based and we spritz the water, and then you can use it for the next project. And if you're doing this, I would clean it and then go over if you're making multiple cards. Okay, so let's go ahead and do card number 2. This is a very simple card, and for this one there's very little stamping. And let me grab the supplies, and these are the supplies that you will get here. Now, I forgot to show you which paper I used. Okay, for this card I used this pattern right here, and because this was designed for a swap of I'm part of a group and we swap classes, so each of us chose a suite and designed 4 different cards. So this is the class that I designed. I wanted to maximize the designer series paper, so I cut this paper in 4th, so they come out to be 3 by 3. And then so cards might have this pattern or this pattern, but they work perfectly to the same way. So in my card right now, I'm showing you this pattern right here, okay? And this is on the other side. So look, so basically this is a bunch of watercoloring here, kind of what is in front, but more of a watercolored, okay? So that's the pattern that I used. So these are the bits and pieces. This is Pretty Peacock. Then we have Wild Wheat. Then we have the insert. We have a stitched circle, and this comes from the Stylish Shapes dies, okay? And I cut it. This is the inside, and then we're having a piece of crumb cake that I embossed it with the what's the name of the brick? The brick folder. exposed brick. So this is a 3D embossing folder. I run it through with a sandwich, a different sandwich, and off I go. Okay, so this is how I did it. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take this one, fold it in half. Okay, easy peasy, nice and easy. I'm gonna take this piece right here and put adhesive, and I'm kind of going on a whim here. My idea is to get on right here. Top and bottom should be pretty much the same, and then I'm looking at this one. Okay, done. Then I took a strip of designer series paper. The back is, pretty peacock, but this is the front. And we're gonna go like such, and we're gonna put it down. Okay, it doesn't matter which pattern you use. You can grab any of these. And in fact, if you qualify to get the supplies, your paper might be different from the one that I'm using tonight, because as I said, I want to maximize my the designer series paper. So I'm gonna go and glue this one down. Simple and easy. This layout is really simple and easy. And one of the things that I love in the new catalog are these card sketches. So if you are ever like, what do I want to do in my card, then you just look, and there are all the sketches are there. And I'm gonna layer these two together. Look, even this side would work. Okay, you could use both. Okay, but you will get a 3x3 paper. Okay, so I'm doing this, and you know what? In mine, in the original, I did not do it, but I feel like I can do this. I don't know why, but sometimes stuff that is too straight and too linear is not going with me. So here we go. Voila. Just rough it up a bit. Okay. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this one down like such. This is very simple and easy, and I'm gonna use, guess what? Dimensionals. So this layout is really simple, and you can use it with different cards, different stamps, paper. I find that using very simple layout or sketches, it's my thing right now. Okay, so we're here, and then I die cut it from the set of dies. This, I love this, and it's this die right here. And then this one is what I use to die cut these flowers, okay? So my sample is something different, and I'm gonna do as what my sample does. So I'm going to chop this one off and there, okay? Nobody knows. So you get half of it, and that will go over here. And I'm gonna put a little bit of adhesive. So this is what be sticking there. And then we're going to put this one right there, okay? Like such. And so it's very simple. Voila. Here we go. Now, let me grab this label. Let me grab the stamp that says, "You make my life better." And we're gonna do matchy-matchy. We're gonna use Pretty Peacock. Okay, we're gonna stamp, hopefully straight. Let me check. Yep. But it's a circle, doesn't really matter, right? You make life better, 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 better. Let me find my cleaning, my chamois. I'm gonna clean this and clean all of these just in case I put stuff too close. Okay, and I'm gonna close this one. I'm gonna take my, whatchamacallit. This time, I think I'm gonna do a bow. Let's see. Yeah, let's do a bow. Okay, and I'm gonna pull here, pull there, make the tails the same. And this is gonna go like such. Okay, this one is gonna go right there. And I can use a dimensional. I'm gonna go down here so it's not too bulky. Like such. Then I'm gonna put 2 more dimensionals opposite. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna peel this one off. This one is You Make Life Better. Okay, we're gonna trim this. Voila, like such. So my front will be done when we put, and we're still gonna use this pretty peacock color because it goes with it. Okay, so that's my front. The inside, we're gonna grab a strip of paper, randomly chosen. I had strips laying around. Okay, so it will be the same for in your case, and we're just gonna do this. Then it's your choice if you want to stamp something else inside or not. Okay, but I like the matchy coordinating everything. So we have pretty wild wheat in the front, and we have a bit of wild wheat onto the inside. So You Make Life Better. And then let's see what other sentiments. You could put things, I appreciate you, or whatever you want as far as the sentiment inside. Okay, so this is card number 2. What do you think so far? Okay, there's something that is popping on here, and I don't want to see it. Now, card number 3. It's a fun fold. Let's start. Which one do I want to do first? Where's the other card? Did I miss? Did I lose a card? It cannot be. 1, 2, 3. Where's the other card? What? Hold on, ladies. Hold on. Hold your things. Where's the other card? Here it is. Whew. I almost said, what? So this card is now in Blackberry Bliss, and this is a fun fold. It's a very simple fun fold, but look at these beautiful colors. Aren't they beautiful? Okay, so the pattern of the paper that I chose for this is this pattern right here. Okay, you can cut it in half and use one or the other, and I'm using this end right there. And I cut a piece that measures 3 by 5.5, and you will have the 3. These two are exactly the same. Okay, and we're gonna work and make a book fold, a book binding card, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so basically it's folded in half, and then you have an extra score, and we're gonna fold that score like such. Okay, and then we're gonna take liquid glue or tear and tape, right? And we are going to put that down. And we are going to gently press and let it dry and stick. Okay? So then this is our card front. What we are going to do is glue this one down. Okay, there, we're going to glue this one down, and this goes top and bottom. Okay, and we can still use liquid glue because it will help me position it. So liquid glue is good whenever you need to make sure that you're positioning it the right way. So I want the same edge here, obviously a little straight, Monica. Okay, it is pretty much the same edge, like such. Okay, so you open and there you go. Now for the inside, I kept it simple like I did in the other one. It's the same, and I'm just gonna kind of match there. I don't even know if it is the same piece of paper, but they all do matchy. No, it's the other one that I used on previously, but the reverse. And we're gonna put it down. Nothing fancy schmancy on this one. And we are going to put, I'm gonna wait because I might stamp on it. Okay, so now let me do a little bit of work on here. First, I am going to show you something. These two dies, let me lift it up. Okay, you have the flowers that I showed you before, and then you have this other thing. Now, you could do this if you wanted to. You can glue it and have the stem and the flowers and the leaves all do matchy. Do you see what I'm doing right there? Okay, you can see, you can do that if you want to. Let's see if I can lift it up without, but I didn't want to. Okay, so you can just do that. I wanted to show it to you. They're made to be glued together. I will not do that. Not. So I'm going to put this one up here because I want to fill that part. And then actually I'm gonna go with this one on the bottom like such, and then I'm gonna go like such, okay, to fill it in a bit. And I can grab these, and I can grab a glue dot or two so they are sticking together somewhat, and I can put it down. Okay, so I'm filling a bit of that. Then I'm gonna work on this one, and I'm gonna grab my linen thread. Where is that? And we are going to pretend that we're wrapping it around. So I'm measuring this. Okay, I didn't cut it. I'm measuring that, and then I'm folding it in half, and I'm cutting it. And now I'm going to turn around, put a strip of adhesive there, a strip of, and then we are going to do such. So this is what we're going to do for this. Okay. Come on. Stick. Okie dokie. That is sticking. That is good. Now I'm going to take my beloved dimensionals because I want to secure this. And then I'm going to do one here and one there. And then I'm going to peel them off. Okay, peel the backing off and see if I can do it. These leaves, to me, they have a direction, so I'm going to pay attention to that. And I'm going to put them down like such. Ta-da! So it looks like it's wrapped around, but it's not. Then I'm going to do, I'm going to make another bow. This time I'm going to make a real bow. Okay, I want it somewhat big because it needs to cover there. And we'll make it work. Okie dokie. Trim it there. Gonna grab a glue dot here, and I'm gonna fold it under Okay, and then we're going to stick it in the middle like such. Easy peasy. Okay, if I want, I can trim this a little bit so it doesn't go off. Now, like so. Now I'm gonna grab the sentiment that says dearest friend, and I'm going to grab Mossy Meadow because Mossy Meadow is one of the colors, and I'm gonna ink it. Try it first. Okay, somewhat straight. This is a label from the Stylish Shapes, and help me. There you go. It's not too bad. I'll keep it. Stamp that, and I'm gonna go and put it down here. Okay, like such. And I'm gonna put 2 dimensionals or mini dimensionals. Let's see what I have. 2 dimensionals will work. 1 and 2. Do I need more there? I don't think. Well, we're gonna do it. I'm gonna put a 3rd, so we're gonna secure that thing over there. Okay, and this is gonna go right there. Dearest friend. Voila. And I can do this. Where's my bone folder? I can even do this so it's all curly and staying there. Okay, voila. Dearest friend. What should we tell our dearest friend? Should we say, where's the stamp set? Should we say, thank you, missing you, I appreciate you, or thinking of you? What do we think? You tell me which sentiment I should put inside. Okay, the first comment, I will go with that stamp. Okay, let's see if you guys can help me out. Thinking of you. Okie dokie. So let's do thinking of you. Dearest friend, thinking of you fondly. That's the one that we used before. And we're gonna go and I'm gonna go with the same color right here, because then it's gonna be matchy. And let's hope that I don't mess it up. And I'm just gonna go right there. I don't want to put it there because you can write your sentiment there. Okay. Remember, if you're interested in ordering, this is the host code that will tell me that if your order qualifies, you can get these cards, the supplies, and then you can recreate the cards, ordering the bundle if you want to, or just use whatever you have at home and make it your own. You will get the cardstock and the die cuts, but I suggest you get the bundle because it's just a gorgeous bundle. And if you don't have it already, you should get it. Okay, this is straight. Look at that. We only need bling. What did I do in my original? So let's put the petunia pop. I'm gonna put 1 here. I will not include any of the blings. I might include the string here, but none of the blings, because you can use whatever you have at home. So this is the card. Isn't this cute? Cutie patootie. Okay. And then let's go with the last one, and this is the last, but the one that I designed first. And we're gonna do a bit of coloring for this one. So the card base is boho blue, and I went with Misty Moonlight, and these are all the bits and pieces, and this is the strip of designer series paper. I guess I'm using the same pretty much. And what I used these Oh, I forgot to tell you what I used in the first card to do this label. This label came from the Countryside Corners dies. It's the smallest one, and I die cut it over there, okay, just to tell you. For this one, I'm using all of the deckled rectangles dies. They are not in you will not find them in the catalog, but they are available. They are just listed on the online store, so they are available. And in case you don't have him and you would like to get him, this is the number 159173, and these are the dies, and I love these. Okay, this is another fun fold. Boho blue, we're gonna fold it in half. I'm gonna make sure that these corners are even, and then we're gonna fold it like such, okay? And this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take this strip, and we are going to grab, and I'm gonna do down here. I think I can do this, or I can flip it this way. Yeah, we're gonna go this way. Sky, something in the horizon, and green. That is the grass, right? So we're gonna put this strip down like such, and we make sure that we have the border all the same. This is what we do to this card base. That's it. Set it aside. Let me clean this stamp here. Then, and this one as well, in case we decided to use it. Then we're going to stamp things on this one. So these are the stamps that I'm using for this card. These are all the stamps. The thanks is my sentiment. And then, where's the other one? And this is the other one, okay? So these are the stamps. Here, I'm going to stamp thanks because, you know, I want to say thank you. And I'm going to stamp it kind of on here, okay? Then you could do this if you want to. Cut it in the middle and cut a tail. Let's see if I like it done this way. I usually don't do this. I use one of the punches that is retired because I like it that way. Let's see if it comes out to be nice. Okay. I don't think I like this. Nope. So I'm going to cheat. I'm going to use one of the punches that are retired. And I'm going to do this. Voila. So this is that. If you're good with the scissors, go ahead. I'm using that one. And I think I need to make it a little bit smaller, shorter. Voila. Okay, so we have the sentiment and we have that. So now let's work on this. Okay, we're gonna grab our so when I designed these cards, I had to design for 7 sets because it's a group of 8 ladies, including me, and we each get a set. So I'm gonna go and do this. Okay, then I'm gonna grab, actually I need this one still, this one, and then I'm gonna repeat this. Okay, and I'm gonna do it like such. Voila. Then I'm gonna switch flower. Okay, and then not on this one, but on the smallest of the two, I'm going to stamp that. Okay? What I'm going to do now, you could use your blends if you wanted to, but I am going to use Calypso Coral and and I'm going to use Mossy Meadow. So, remember this block? I'm going to cheat. So, you could, the old style pads, you could squeeze and get the ink in here. Okay, we got a little bit. But in the other one, we got a little bit more. So, I'm going to do this. This is that. Okay, and then I'm going to use a little bit on here for that. Okay, then I'm going to grab the water painters that we have, and I'm going to grab, we have 3 different tips. One is very flat, and it's one that you would use for large surfaces. Okay, then we have a medium right here. This is the medium. And then we have the fine. And I think I used the medium. I don't remember. Which one did I use? Or the fine. I'm going to try the fine, and then if not. So we need that. We need some water. This one, you're going to fill it with water and squeeze a bit. Okay. And grab. And if it is too wet, and then very quickly, and remember, I'm not an expert, but I like the fact that you can, you know, I chose to do the watercoloring for these cards because I needed to make so many. So I thought that just a brush here and there would just be enough and quick enough so I could make, you know, all the cards. Okay. And it doesn't matter if it is perfect or not, at least to me, okay, because it's watercolor. Got it? And then I'm going to go with this one. And here we go. Quickly. And then some leaves might be darker than others because it depends how much ink is left in the tip. And if you have some spots that are white, it's the beauty. So look, I just dipped it in one time, and I can do the whole thing almost. So it's quick, right? Quick and easy. And then if you want, you can go back and retouch it or just leave it be like I'm doing. And then look, I haven't even used it. I haven't even tipped in there because and I'm done. I am done. All the leaves are done. All the leaves are done. There. Now I'm going to clean this, squeeze the water out, clean it, and then I'm going to grab a little bit of that, and then I'm going to color there. Simple, and that's it. Okay? That's the extension of coloring. Simple and easy. And this one, since I don't need it anymore, I put even, you know, too much ink, but that's okay. Voila, done. Easy peasy, nice and easy. This one is done. Now I'm going to take my Calypso Coral. Okay, I'm going, this speckling, I'm going to stamp off, and then do a speckle there, stamp off, do one up here, stamp off. I'm going to go in the middle there, stamp off, and I'm going to go there. Okay? That's it. Then, what else I'm going to do? Okay. I also did this part, but you're free not to do it if you wouldn't want to. I grabbed, this is Pool Party, and I got one of my blending brushes. And because I didn't like to be so white, I just went in and put a little bit of this thing around. Okay, right there in the middle, like such. Okay, that is all done. Now in here I say thanks, and then I'm going to put stamp in black like memento. I'm gonna stamp I appreciate you, hopefully straight. Okay, and I'm gonna go voila, I appreciate you. Okay, so now let's put this card together. Now we are doing like such. This is gonna go straight like so, and we can use, we're gonna do liquid glue. Okay, this one like such, and a little bit there, that's it, so it doesn't go anywhere. When we put it down, we try to center top and bottom and left to right like such. Okay, and so we don't see anything in there. Then we're gonna grab this, and what I did this on here, 1 and 2 folded, and I'm going to cut it. I'm gonna grab my adhesive, and being straight, I'm gonna stay low like such. I'm gonna put this one down, this one down. Okay, and as usual, I'm going to secure this one and this one because I don't want it to go anywhere. This one and this. Okay, simple and easy. What do y'all think? This, I thought that I would use it in my crafty kit, but then I said, oh, there's so much stuff to show that I have to use it in one of my weekly card classes. So you can do straight if you want. I did not. Okay, this one I want it to be like that, and then I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna go tie my bow my usual way. Okay, like such. Voila, voila. Okay, then we're gonna take this things, and this things is gonna go card. It should be straight, that, and I did that. I think I need this shorter. Okay, I'm gonna shorten it a little bit more. Yes, I'm gonna put 2 dimensionals, put it down. So this will give you a pop of color, and we're gonna put it down there. Thanks. Okie dokie. This one is gonna go underneath here. So we're gonna put this one and this one and this one and this one. And now you're gonna hide it behind the Misty Moonlight. Okay. And we're gonna just put it down. It is straight. Yes. Okie dokie. Voila. Thanks. I appreciate you. And for this one, we're gonna put 1 of each. I did 1 of each of the blings. So 1 bling here, 1 bling right there, and 1 bling up here. And voila. My class is done. My cards using the beautiful, where's my stamp set? beautiful Thoughtful Wishes bundle, actually Thoughtful Journey suite, is done because I used every little piece. And the only stamp that I did not use, it's Missing You. And I could even put Thinking of You Fondly, and then you can stamp here Missing You if you wanted to. Okay. So these are the cards that I have for you tonight. What do you all think? Is it a good class? Okay, so remember how you can get the class, and I will really appreciate any of your support. I have a goal this year. It's always the same. My first goal is to be able to earn the incentive trip, and Stampin' Up! Is taking us to Disney World. And last time that I was there, my daughter was 3, my son was 6, so it could be interesting. And so that is my goal for the year. So if you would like to support me, if you don't have a demonstrator that you're working with, and you would like to get the supplies to recreate these 4 cards, this is the house code to use. Your order of over $40 will give you the supplies. Remember, no bling. I will not include the bling. I will include the, the linen thread. And if your order is of $50 or more, you then enter into my anniversary ordering special, and you might get a chance to be, your name goes into the drawing for the stamping rewards. Okay, and if your order is of $75 or more, you will receive all the dimension plus a free embellishment and 5 cards. Okay, card number 4. This is card number 1. This was card number 3, I think. And this was card number 2, right? So I did a watercolor, a little bit of watercolor, and this one, look, it's bowing, so I need to fix it. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take one of the small, I'm gonna do a large, if I can find them right here. I'm gonna put a large dimensional right there. Okay, that's way better. Okay, so these are the cards. Remember, this is the host code. Let's see. First of all, I want to thank everybody for popping on, watching the live or watching the replay. Remember, if you're popping on and watching the replay, let me know that you stopped by. It's always nice to know that I have people watching, and I know that this time might not work for everybody, but you can always watch the replay, and then you can find the video on my YouTube channel also, and you will find all the description on how to get the card in the description of the video with and then I will send out an email tomorrow with the video, so you can use that if you want to recreate the cards on your own. Remember, the class is free to watch, but if you want the supplies, then you can get it with a qualifying order. And then with the email, I'll also indicate what I've used to recreate the cards. Okay, so thank you so much. I hope you liked the cards and you enjoyed the class, tonight's class.